mole tacos.
The mole chicken tacos are great.
The homemade tortillas are awesome. With pickled onions they throw on top, really hits the spot.
What are we making?
We're making mole chicken taco today.
Chicken thighs.
Boneless, skinless. We're gonna make the dry rub. Garlic granules, salt, brown sugar, black pepper,
We'll get the chicken, dry brining.
and then grill it the next day.
We scratch making the mole?
We sure are.
A chocolate and the whole thing?
Not a chocolate-style mole. This is a really simple chili-based one with tomatoes.
There's so many different moles. It's like saying curry.
We're gonna toast our chilies and spices, puya, guajillo, and ancho. Allspice,
That's a lot of allspice.
black pepper, cloves, cinnamon sticks. We take tomatoes, onion, jalapeno, cilantro, garlic, bay leaf, and cumin, toasted chilies, and then all of our spices will go in, toasted almonds.
Chicken stock. How long are we gonna let this cook down?
2 to 3 hours. Bread goes in near the end to thicken, vinegar,
Salt, brown sugar.
and then we're gonna blend it up.
Wow, that's a lot of flavor. Next step,
Salsa Mexicana, roasted Roma tomatoes,
roasted garlic.
onions, jalapenos, cilantro, water.
Last step,
Make some tortillas.
why wouldn't we when we're in an old butcher shop?
Maseca flour, corn flour, lard, salt, egg yolk, baking soda, baking powder. And then we take this over to our stand mixer, slowly add our water, let it sit for about an hour, and then we ball them up.
Press them, flat top, hold them, two with an order.
I appreciate the help.
Absolutely, same team.
We'll add our cut chicken to our mole,
My mouth just started to water.
pickled onions, cilantro, queso fresco.
And the salsas on the side. Boy, it's dynamite. It reminds me of Christmas spice. That's a completely different mole than I've had. It's spicy, but not hot spicy. You know you're eating something different. But I'll tell you what the thing is, Chef, that I really get the biggest kick out of is this corn flour tortilla. I want a quesadilla in that tortilla. Delicious. Dynamite mole, I mean, the whole thing. Well done, my friend.
The chicken is really tender, like juicy, and the taste of the mole is really sweet.
That's just a perfect blend of spice and cinnamon.
Two-pork Sisig tacos.
It's just so good.
All right, man. Well, give me the lowdown.
First, we're gonna start off with the pork shoulder, sliced up, 1/4 inch thin. We got some soy sauce over here, some sugar cane vinegar. It's a little bit different, a little bit stronger. Now we got that pineapple juice, just for that, sweetness. Incorporates in the meat. Got our minced garlic, some bay leaf, some white sugar, black pepper, and we got some salt. Mix it up a little bit, and we're just gonna cover it up.
And how long we let this marinate for?
So usually overnight.
Charbroiled ahead of time at the commissary?
Yeah.
All right. Now where we at?
We're making our final marinade for our sisig. First, we're gonna take our soy sauce, lemon juice, red chili flakes, and some black pepper. Then we just whisk this together. And then we got our charbroiled pork right here. Now we're just gonna chop this up. It's fine dice.
There we go. Now you're getting taco truck on me.
So once you got that
Okay.
chopped up, we're gonna throw it in that marinade.
Now that's gonna go to the flat top?
That's gonna go flat top to reheat it once again before you get into our tacos.
That soy sauce and all, I can smell it. Is that a normal order?
Yeah, for 2 tacos.
Wow.
With the corn tortillas on the grill. Are we gonna take both of our warm tortillas, place them on our tray right here. Sisig goes on the tortillas. Now we go into the cold table to finish it off.
Okay.
Some diced onions on there, little jalapeno, iceberg lettuce and cabbage mixture. We got our cilantro cream sauce, and just a little bit more jalapenos. And just 2 limes.
And that's all she wrote.
All she wrote right there.
So you really did mix the 2 cultures.
Yeah.
Wow. That pork has got so much flavor. Salty, spicy goodness.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of $4 tacos, not one with that much meat in it. I was packed in big flavor. Nice job.
Right on.
Nice job.
Two-pork Sisig tacos, spicy.
There's just lots of flavors in it, the sour, the salty, the spicy.
Carne Adovada. Carne Adovada.
2 Adovada burritos.
It's really, really good. This is perfect.
Okay, Adovada, we use the shoulder.
The pork butt, yep. Nice and thin, right?
We clean it,
Get all the silver skin off.
and then we thin out.
Look at you, man. You are just a butchering machine. It's not your first time, huh?
No.
So he comes in and pulls it off one time, flaps it over, and then he turns it around and comes and pulls it off the other time.
Yeah, perfect. Muy bien.
But what happens is he took 3 folds out of it.
See?
Everybody in the pool?
Everybody in the pool. Now we're gonna marinate it. Cumin.
Okay, cayenne, the garlic,
California chile.
California, New Mexico, clove. Now, you never grind up the clove?
We put a whole.
Bay leaf, salt.
Aceite.
The oil. Look at that. You were expecting a Flavor Town reference. I know you were.
Now we use our hands, okay?
No, we don't. You do.
They sit like me overnight.
We gonna grill this? Or
No, you're gonna put it on the oven.
For how long?
For a couple hours. You need to get it really nice and soft.
I can't wait for this. All the cooking is done, Manuel, in this little kitchen?
Yeah.
This is it?
This is it. You got a piece. See how tender it is? Go ahead and try a piece.
God.
We're gonna do a taco for you.
Now we're gonna cook it again.
Now we
put a
use-
little bit more crisp on it.
Crisp on it. So we just did 2 tortillas.
Everybody loves this one?
Oh yeah, they love adobada. We bring it over.
Oh!
And then we have the little cilantro.
Little onion.
And then we also the lime.
That's it. You don't mess with. Wow, that's great. Flavor is amazing. Why even have the tortilla? Just serve it in my hand, or in my shoe, or my pocket. That's really good.
I don't know exactly what they do to it, but it's really good.
Spicy from inside and out.
How's the carne asada?
So good. As you can see, it's very big.
That's a lot of eats.
I know, but it's good.
Here I have the duck tongue tacos. This play on traditional lengua with like beef tongue, but here done with duck tongue.
It does sound a little bit intimidating, but when you bite into it, it's all a perfect bite.
So what are we making?
Duck tongue tacos.
Whoa. Ducks and their tongues.
Their tongues.
I've harvested a lot of ducks, and I've never seen the tongue utilized.
You've been to a million Asian stores. I kept seeing the tongues. I'm thinking, there's got to be something we can put this on. So I thought, we'll make a taco. It just took off.
It took off. Get it?
Sorry.
That is one big duck.
We put some duck neck in it because it needs a little toothsomeness or something.
There's a bone in it.
Yeah, a little cartilage bone. It's about 1 inch long. Seasoned with some salt, a little onion, nice hot sauce, cilantro, peppercorns, garlic.
Achote paste.
Yep, it's good color.
And then a little water.
We're gonna put this in the oven and let it cook for about 3.5 hours, 300-ish.
Shred the meat off the neck, shred the meat off of the tongue, pull out that little cartilage piece. Put it together, buddy.
Oil first.
You're gonna get a little bit of the caramelization of that duck neck.
We've got scallions and cilantro in there.
Shells are done. Whoa, you go big.
Pickled onions, queso fresco.
Oh, I just bit my tongue. Delicious. There's a depth of flavor that's coming through, one, because of this fantastic marinade that you made. Two, with the richness of cooking something like the neck. I know it's a little tongue-in-cheek.
Now that one you've been sitting on for a while.
It's creative. The texture's great. The crispiness that you generate from that meat to the tenderness that you get from the tongue. The acidic contrast that you get from the pickled onions. And then the little crunchy taco with it. That's some dynamite duck.
2 of the duck tongue tacos here for you.
Even though it's duck tongue, you shouldn't be freaked out by it. It's delicious. It's a little crunchy, a little spicy.
It tastes like duck, but not gamey. Almost like a chicken thigh, but like juicier.
Brisket tacos for Hector.
Brisket tacos are amazing.
It just melts in your mouth. That's the type of brisket that I love.
And the tortillas, oh my gosh.
Of course, you don't come down to Texas and not do brisket. Let's get after it.
All right, all of our beef is prime.
That's a big stamp to be putting on something.
We're gonna go ahead and trim it up.
We gonna trim it or give it a pedicure? That was one of your lines. That's a Lee Zinger right there.
Start off with a little bit of what we call the meat glue. It's a little bit of pickle juice, mustard.
Mustard. I've never seen that before.
Gives a great little vinegar to it.
Kosher salt, seasoning salt. And then we use 3 different grinds. Coarse pepper, extra coarse, and cracked pepper.
If we would have been doing this in $6 Million Man style, we'd be done with this.
There you go.
Once we get this done,
We go directly to smoker.
so these are the old propane tanks. Run at typically 250.
250, we're gonna put the big end with all the fat towards the heat.
How long?
12 hours, rest up to 8 hours.
Got it. Tortilla time.
All-purpose flour, a little bit of salt, baking powder, smoked rendered brisket fat. Gets nice and clumpy, ready for the hot water.
We'll let this rest how long?
Minimum of 1 hour. Roll them out, and then we're gonna cook them on the flat top.
Tortillas are done, and I gotta say, they are gorgeous.
Brisket's done.
Looks like a chocolate cake.
Love how that pepper hangs on there.
Add a little bit of sauce, and then we're gonna make a brisket taco. Start with the brisket,
That is a portion.
cheddar cheese, house-made salsa roja.
That is a taco.
Now, that's a lunch.
This is about as scratch made as they come. It's delicious.
Smooth.
The fat inside of the tortilla, love it. It's tender, it just comes apart. And the fact that you're doing prime,
Yeah?
it's probably one of the best brisket tacos I've had.
Awesome. Dropping 2 tortillas for tacos.
I love how he does his brisket very peppery on the outside and kind of crunchy. It's just fantastic.
You look at it, it falls apart.
Melt in your mouth.
3 tacos pastor.
The El Pastor tacos are like getting street tacos.
They're super fresh with the nice cilantro taste and the crispy onions.
What are we into now?
We're gonna make the al pastor sauce for the tacos.
Got it.
We're gonna start with the guajillo pepper, orange juice, lime juice, cumin, black pepper, bay leaves, oregano.
Mexican oregano is nice, big, super bold flavor.
Achiote.
This is the annatto seed that's made into a paste, but there's also flavors in this, okay?
Garlic, onions, salt, white vinegar. And then we're gonna use the big blender right here.
Don't get this on me. I only have one spiritual gangster shirt. Okay, so we take the sliced pork, we put it in there, and how long will it marinate?
For 24 hours.
Next up?
We're gonna do the salsa verde right here. We got the boiled jalapenos, garlic, the onions, salt, avocados, and use the immersion blender. Go ahead and start pouring the oil slow. How's that?
That's fantastic.
Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make our tacos.
Onto the flat top, a little bit of oil, drop some onions.
And a little bit of bacon.
And a little bit of bacon, too.
And pineapple.
All gonna cook together?
We do like a double tortilla.
How many do I get, 12?
3.
3. 3 works for me.
Okay, so we got the al pastor tacos. Okay. Cilantro, onions, a little lime juice.
Okay.
Here's the avocado salsa that we made. Let's see what you think.
There is no way we're in Minnesota. No way.
The vampiros are great. You have a crunchy shell tostada and you get all that meat on top.
Oh my gosh, they are delicious.
So right now we're gonna cook the birria de res for the vampiros.
Res being beef.
Yeah.
Okay. What's vampiros mean?
It's a tostada with melted cheese and meat.
All right, let's see it, chef. Beef goes in, and this is probably like beef shoulder.
Yeah, so we add the water.
Sauce on top. And then this is the same sauce that we made.
Yes, this is the birria paste.
Season with some salt and let this go for
3-4 hours.
So what else comes with this?
Beans and rice.
Love beans and rice. You look like you eat beans and rice.
I eat beans and rice. We're gonna make some Mexican rice.
You fry the rice a little bit. And while it's toasting?
The tomatoes, garlic, onion.
Chicken base?
Yes. Water.
Are you a spicy guy?
I love spice. Ready to go.
Spicy. So the rice is nice and toasted, so we pour the mixture in and stir it up.
You gotta cover it.
And we'll let it steam.
Correct.
Cooking beans from dry is the way to go.
It's pinto.
Yeah, always pinto.
Yes, water, salt.
Just one big chunk of onion.
They'll be ready to go like in 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Great.
We're gonna make the salsa verde.
Oh, tomatillos.
Jalapenos, water. Let them boil for a couple minutes.
Ah! You get it all over Steelers hockey jersey.
And we add the garlic, salt, and blend. There, let's try it.
I mean, come on.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. That is so good.
Can we please make the vampitos?
Yeah.
Other that, or I'm gonna eat his hat.
Put the handmade tortilla on the flat top. It takes about 30 minutes. The tortilla cooks slowly until it gets...
It dries out versus fries the water out.
Correct.
Got it.
With the Monterey Jack on top of it.
Then we add our shredded beef. This is a vampiro.
That looks so good.
Rice and beans, onion and cilantro.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Thanks, chef.
You add a little bit of hot sauce, add some limes.
Bro, we being quiet for a reason. Oh my God. It's amazing. Something I've never tasted before. It's messing me up. The hot sauce is so fresh. I needed this.
The drying out of the tostada is the game changer 1,000%. And the rice and beans are so honest. I'm having a tostada revelation.
Vampiro.
The beef was really good. It was juicy. The tomatillo sauce added just the right acidity to the meat, and it cut right through.
Hot tacos coming up.
This is the spot to come.
And you just keep on coming back.
2 more Korean pork tacos going down.
The Korean pork tacos are amazing. Very unique flavor to Kansas City.
Spicy, sweet. I love the kimchi over the top. That's kind of a nice little treat.
What are we getting into now?
Korean pork tacos, and we're gonna start off with our pork loin.
Okay.
We're gonna throw it in our Korean pork slather.
The slava.
Start off with some whole garlic.
Chili darble, a lot of ginger.
Soy sauce, plenty of onion, rice wine vinegar, sesame oil.
This is the key right here.
Korean chili powder, sugar.
And there's your slather.
Let it rest overnight.
And then for service,
Cook it up with some of our homemade kimchi.
we're making kimchi.
Oh, yeah. Napa cabbage cut down. We got some non-ionized salt, a ton of water in that.
Pull the moisture out, wilt the cabbage.
Now we're gonna make the slurry.
The slurry?
Now we're gonna make the slurry.
Get ready, folks. He's making the slurry next.
Some rice vinegar, lime juice. We love the ginger. Dried chilies, sliced garlic. Cabbage is drained. Dump that right over here.
Nice big chunks of
yeah.
ginger and garlic.
Green onions.
Shredded daikon, Korean chili powder.
Sugar. I'll let it set for at least 3 days. It's gonna get funky.
It gets funky.
We're gonna make some tacos. We're gonna cook up our pork that we've slathered overnight. Here's our homemade kimchi. Put it on top and let the juices meld together for a minute.
Tortillas ready?
Baja slaw.
That's a lot of baja.
Korean pork. Ginger infused hoisin drizzle. Cilantro. Toasted sesame seeds. You got this. That's a good bite. It's good from here.
Thank you very much, camera. It's really good. The pork's a nice play. It's a good amount of spice. Kimchi's got the funk, got a little bit of heat. Korean is what you're trying to invoke. You did it.
Right on.
Korean bulgogi pork.
Oh, they're so good. They're just this smoky fire flavor.
I love the El Pastor, the way they roast it on the spit, the pineapple. You can't get a better taco.
It's just like a religious experience.
Today we're gonna do the al pastor. We're making our house adobo. We start with our dried spices and chilies. We toast these off.
The guajillos, the pasillas, and the chipotles.
Yes.
I like it. What else are we doing?
Peppercorns, cloves, cumin.
Got it. Some cinnamon. This I'm impressed with. The annatto seed.
Yes.
Dude, where'd you learn to cook?
A misspent youth.
He was in a band called Misspent Youth. The beautiful thing about that annatto seed really gives that beautiful red hue in Latin food.
These go on to soak.
Let me set some background steeping music.
You're good at that.
Well, it's Misspent Youth.
We're playing a show later on.
Yes, I have the album. Do you sign my shirt?
Chilies into the blender here. Apple cider vinegar, raw blackened garlic, our spice mix, oregano, sugar, salt.
A little more liquid. We're gonna use boneless pork butt?
Yes. We get it cold, slice it thin.
How long are we gonna let this pork marinate?
At least a day.
Got it?
Start stacking.
The al pastor looks fantastic. Pineapple on top?
Pineapple on top.
Super important. Next up.
This is our salsa roja.
Okay.
Guajillos, a couple of chipotles,
Okay.
roasted tomatoes, toasted garlic, ground cumin, oregano, sugar, salt, apple cider vinegar.
Great.
A little bit of steeping liquid.
Delicious. Love the toasting of the garlic. A little kiss of the sugar. Well done.
A little bit of lard, tortillas. While these are cooking, I'm gonna slice you a little bit of this al pastor.
Love the pineapple on top.
Little onion cilantro. This is our salsa roja here.
This is outstanding. This is also probably one of the closest I've been to having authentic al pastor outside of Mexico. The tortilla is great. The al pastor is tender. It's got a ton of flavor. There's a good amount of char on this. The marinade comes through. The little piece of pineapple on top is key.
Are we in Flavor Town right now?
I am at Customs. I am crossing the border. That is a dynamite taco. Welcome to Flavor Town.
2 al pastor going to the bar.
It's fantastic. Smoky, rich, a lot of sweetness.
Every time I look at it, my mouth waters.
8 minutes on the dirty taco.
If you're gonna marry tacos and pizza, then this is certainly the best.
It has like lettuce, chips, and then sour cream, so there's like a lot of different texture combinations going on.
Are taco pizzas big in Boston?
No, that's a creation we created.
All right, let's get into it.
We have our red sauce. Oil, onions, garlic, oregano, pepper, salt, a little bit of fennel.
Red chili flake.
Got to get a little kick.
All right.
Ground peeled tomatoes, our water. Cook it on medium-high for about 20 to 25.
What else for the dirty taco?
Meat, let's make the meat. Olive oil, chopped onions, ground beef.
80-20?
That's it. Then you got your paprika,
Granulated garlic.
pepper, salt. Enchilada sauce, give it that nice taco smoke.
Cook this down, but let it cool in its own juices, and you'll get all that flavor on top of the pizza.
You got it.
Semolina flour's the game, huh?
Gives it some nice, great, sweet flavor.
I like your technique.
Light sauce.
That's the most unconventional saucing of a skin I've seen.
We're not a conventional joint guy. Shredded mozz, yellow cheddar. Now for the taco meat in the oven.
How long is this gonna take?
8 minutes.
Dun, dun. That's a big pie. Ah, that looks good.
All right, lettuce, diced tomato, nacho cheese chips, sour cream swirl.
It looks the part. Beautiful. The crust is dynamite. It's toothsome, got good pull. I get the yeastiness out of it. It's delicious. I mean, as you can tell, I didn't like it at all. My son, Ryder, he's gonna lose his mind on this one.
Hey, Dad.
Good morning, Ryder. So what are your 2 favorite things that you ask for dinner all the time?
Tacos and pizza.
Check it out. Ready? Drum roll, please. A taco pizza.
Bring it home.
It's crunchy like a taco, cheesy like a pizza, and the cool lettuce and then the sour cream all over the top. All right, I'll bring one home. Love you, bub.
All right, love you too.
I knew he would love it. Bro, you smashed it. Well done.
I love tacos, and having all the components on a pizza, it's just amazing.